fly away. Fly away with me, it's time to fly away. Fly away. His blood set me free, it's time to fly away. Fly away.
Bienvenue, welcome, willkommen to another Paul the Punter live stream. How's everyone doing? As per usual, whoa, audio looks nuts. I think everyone is gonna tell me that I'm going crazy on the microphone. Indeed, let's go, as everyone says. How's this? That should be about good, shouldn't it? What are you saying? What are you saying? Are we good? Is that it? Oh, blimey, it's so sensitive. It kind of goes crazy. Garage is looking... Oh, Bobes. Hey, Bobes. Hi. Hello. Yeah, crew. Check out the garage. There's obviously a video coming. But bikes are actually on the wall now. Me and Dan are so stoked. Because this was a mess. Your garage is a mess unless your things are on the wall. Bikes. Things being bikes. So yeah. They're on the wall now. I'll give a quick plug. We were going to do so much more with these guys, but it didn't work out. But they've sent me some stuff. This is the feedback hooks. That's what we're using up there. And the cool thing about these are that they can kind of pivot. They can pivot one way. It's not quite the dream, but it's a significant dream. Because as you can see, well, you probably can't tell, but the bikes are kind of at a bit of an angle, which I have a stupid amount of bikes, I guess. So they all have to, to fit all of them in, they have to go around. But it looks dope. The garage video will probably go out not this Sunday, next week. I have a very exciting video for you this week where I try and ride all the double blacks that were open at Sun Peaks. It was a lot of scary fun. Woo! This is good. I enjoyed the live stream last week, so I was like, hey, why don't we do another one? Stuff is like going crazy with blowing out and what have you. I'm gonna, that's what it tells me. No one seems to be complaining on the chats, but I'm gonna go and change things up because it seems to randomly blow out when I get excited. And we can't have that. Okay. Wait, let's just set it to 0 and be done with it. There we go. All right, we're gonna try this. Probably wouldn't have made any difference. There's probably something else going on. Hey, what's happened this week? Came back from Sun Peaks. I got that video out. All right, Bobes, easy. All right, I'll quit faffing. I just don't want anyone to be upset. So, came back from Sun Peaks last weekend. Stayed up till 1 a.m. editing that video that came out on Sunday. And it was, Sun Peaks was amazing. I'm going to say that this is probably the best bike park that I have ever ridden. I will commit to saying that. It's just... like we were riding in the dream conditions, but I've got to say that the dream conditions at Sun Peaks Bike Park are better than every dream conditions everywhere else. So that's what I'll officially say. The trails were just incredible. The only thing that it is missing is like that A-line. Like they have a dump trail there called Steam Shovel, which they rate as a single black. But most of it is arguably pro-line. Because even Dan and Nick from Vancan were struggling with the lower bits, and it was pretty legit. With my first weekend back on the downhill bike, I was in super cruise mode because I just wanted to do the double black video on Sunday, and it was raining. I knew that had come undone. All right, I'm faffing. So, what are we doing today? Oh yeah, I need to finish telling you. Oh wait, I should integrate with the. I should involve the chat. I don't want to do where are you from. Tell me if you rode last weekend. Tell me. No. That's in the past. In the comments, say yes, I'm going to ride, and I'll read out your name. We'll do some shout outs for a few minutes. Also, there is a like button. Really helps the stream. It's just down there somewhere. Hit the like button. There's 182 people here, which is amazing. Be great if everyone can get on, hit the like button. It helps it out. So there we go. Josh, you are riding this weekend. Sam Tyus is riding. Graham Mullis is riding. Arian is riding. EJ is riding. Eric's riding. Chris is riding. The Blooms Rule is riding. He rides 4 days. They ride 4 days a week. Could be a woman. AJ Day Pictures is riding. Jack's riding. Milo's riding. The Colonel's riding. Finn's riding. Harrison's riding. Tina's riding. Karen's riding. George is riding. Reese is riding. Declan Sprout is riding. Jay Davis is riding. Oh god, this is going quick. Liam's riding. Spoking MTB is riding. Phil's riding. Josh is riding. Ryan's riding. Mark's riding. MTB Dude is riding. Cool. Quill is riding later today. Hey, the day's not over. MTB Walker's riding. William's riding. Justin's riding. Cracker's riding. Finn's riding. George riding. Alex is riding. Andreas is riding. Jamie Smith is riding. Ned's riding. Matt's riding. Let's Go Ride Bikes is riding. Oh hey, Evan. I think it's Evan. Oh, I've missed some. Sam. Oh, this is going too much. Devon, Downhill Rider, William. Hello, Declan Sprout. AS. Sean Young. Karen. I swear you're already riding. Yes, lots of people riding. That's amazing. And the like buttons are going up. That'd be great. Let's keep going. Oh, NTD. That was intense. There's lots more. Chris is riding. Wait, some people are just keep saying the same thing. Okay, that was very exciting. Next week, I'll start every stream by doing that and see how long I can go for. Maybe we could get a timer. Would that be cool? If I had a timer coming up? I think that'd be fun. Evan is correct. Booyah. The dream memory. Okay, what happened? So we went to Sun Peaks. Today we're gonna obviously go into the subreddit because the subreddit is kicking off. If you aren't involved in the subreddit, there is a link in the description. I don't know, what mods do I have? I saw Joe. Joe was here earlier. I think. I need, there you go. Who's that? Joe! Joe's here. Joe, you might have to do some link copying. No, I can do some link copying. Crew. Oh, that worked? It's worked. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, the subreddit is kicking off. We're going to look through the subreddit. There's a couple of things that came up in last week's video that I'm going to talk about. Namely that young chap, Jamie, who everyone jumped on me about. So we'll talk huge revelation. We don't have to start the cancel Paul the Punter campaign just yet. Then on my Patreon, literally ages ago, I'm so bad. Wow. That is over 2 months. 2 months ago, I asked some people if they wanted some tips on their videos, and I didn't deliver on that, which is probably why loads of people stopped doing my Patreon. But I do need to do more with it. All the money from Patreon goes towards gas. That's what it. So that goes towards gas. My Patreon money. Gas costs a lot to go around to these places and everything. Barrett, you joined the subreddit. George Packman, one half of the legendary crew. Is the other boy in here? Is the meme legend in here? We'll wait and see. Just need to check something. George is the meme legend. Thomas is the other one I'm looking for. George is one of the originators of the subreddit. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at other people's videos that have sent them in, and I'll give them some tips about making videos, so you can tag along. Finn asked if I can react to some Friday fails. I did think about doing that. I don't know if anyone knew this, but I actually started the Friday Fails. That was me. I said, hey, we need some content on a Friday. It needs to be about 3 minutes long. Let's do fails compilations. There we go. Okay. And then we'll probably just chat about random stuff. At the end of the stream, I still want feedback. I want people to tell me what they liked about videos, what they didn't like. I can see numbers and everything, but yeah, I can see numbers. But I'd like. There's enough people here. There's over 200 people. Only 128 likes. Hit that like button. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do at the end. But we need to start off first of all, my crew, with don't forget Team Slow and Awkward t-shirts. They're gonna be going very, very soon. And when I say soon, I mean in 1 day, 6 hours. No George, no Whistler opening day for me. Talked about it last week. They didn't want to work. They didn't want to help me out in any way. And I've ridden there for 6 years. And decided to take a season off unless something changes. Won't rule it out. I've been known to go back on what I say. I'm only human. But yeah, we'll see. So this is amazing. So 141 t-shirts have sold, which I am so grateful about. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, yeah, I'm really thankful. Now the reason why I'm going to do t-shirts, and I'll do other t-shirts as well. The amazing Adam Kammer. I've never actually asked. I just know him as Adam. He's a designer over on in Victoria. Oh, you can also get baseball sleeves, by the way. This is my favorite, this color right here. And they fit really well. And also the t-shirt is a tri-blend, so you can actually wear it riding. It's kind of, I think it's more of it's a non-pure cotton situation. So yeah. Now, this is what happened last week. My computer, my MacBook was a very good computer, and for a lot of people it would have been fine. But when I'm trying to edit, getting on midnight, and my whole work process has been slowed up by an hour and a half because my computer can't keep up with what I'm doing and the files I'm trying to use, because it had 8 gig of RAM, which is not that much I discovered, to editing the files that I do nowadays. So I looked into it. As some of you that follow me on Instagram may know, I was like, anyone got any solutions? Because from 2017, the MacBook Pros, you couldn't change the Bobo feels my pain. I've seen your stories, Bobes, on your Instagram. It's so funny that we have exactly the same problem at the same time. So the MacBook, you can't actually go in and change the RAM. They changed it. When they went to that grey style, you could no longer upgrade the RAM, which would have probably solved a lot of my problems. So I had to go and buy a new laptop to not make me want to end myself every time. And do you know what? Every penny of the sales of this t-shirt are going towards me. Yeah, going towards that laptop purchase. So, thank you so much. Yes, Archie, I do faff when I talk. I actually did a very hard gym workout today, which was deadlifts and then that echo bike thing for a long time, and I almost fainted. So I'm probably a bit out of it, really. Anyway, there's a link in the description to t-shirts. I always like to see if anyone's suddenly bought one, right? Oh, damn. But yeah. So thank you so much to all those 140 people that have bought one of these t-shirts. It's only going to go for another 30 hours, and then you will never be able to buy these t-shirts ever again. It's a limited edition, and I stand by that. Yes, Joe, thank you so much. You're on it. Great moderator. Thank you so much. Right, now, let's talk about memes. 304 members. Wait, have we had many more join when I go live? Woo! 310. Yeah. So, whoa, don't autoplay on me. So, Oh, the Crushing Mum. Daj, you can definitely be a moderator. You can be in charge of all these hooligans. The Crashing Mum is now a moderator for your channel. It's what everyone wanted. Spokesman NTV just got a MacBook with 64 gigs. I didn't get that. I got the 13-inch with the 16-inch. No, I got the 13-inch with the 16-inch. I got a 13-inch with 16 gigs of RAM, which should be okay. I'm gonna test it out this weekend to edit this weekend's video. Eric, you just ordered a new bike. That's great. Having a new bike is splendid. I'm glad you're gonna have great times on it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go through the subreddit and see all these hilarious memes that you humans have been making. And they have been giving me and Dan so much enjoyment. I almost don't want to look at the stuff on here before I do like a live stream. I'd love to at one point do a video, but I think I need someone else to edit it for me. And it takes quite a while to find the right person for editing and figure out if it's financially viable. But I would love to do it. If anyone is keen, hey, if I can see it already, it's just popped up. I just refreshed. Thomas, you're a legend. So, if anyone thinks they can edit one of these meme videos, then take what happened today and edit it, and that will show me that you're really keen. Who knows? Maybe there's an amazing meme editor on here. Okay, so check it out. So last week on the live stream, I can't remember who it was. They did comment on my video. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but they commented on this live stream saying, I've really been enjoying the Dan content lately. And I just ran with it, and Dan content has been so funny. Dan's been going around the house. He's my roommate, for those that don't know. He's been going around the house just like demanding more Dan content in every situation. And of course the memes came through. Dan content, van trips. Yeah. So basically, someone's like, we need more Dan content. And this has very quickly become a meme on my channel, which I think is hilarious. Dan content. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. And I love it. It's so funny. So there's lots of memes about Dan content. And everyone wants more Dan content. All right, let's have this. Will, you've popped in a crash. There is some audio. Okay, you're going down the trail. Down the trail. Keep still going down the trail. Corner coming up. Where's the crash? Oh, is that it? No. Okay. Oh, here we go. Word feature. Crash inbound. But how? Okay. No crash. Wait, where is this crash? Okay, we've got another 17 seconds of potential crash situation. Oh, definitely off this rock. Oh, I mean, you landed like a feather. That was a very soft crash. Oh, Will, you get a pineapple for that. Hey, where's the pineapples gone? George. So this is the other thing with this, is that everything is rated based on pineapples. So currently, Will is on 4 pineapples. George, what's happened to the little pineapples? They've gone. What's happened? Pineapples have gone. Let's refresh. There's probably going to be new memes now at the top. Oh, there we go. Pineapples have gone. George, where are you? Legend is he's still screaming. I didn't actually see that, so we can watch it again. Let's put that on. Don't get it. Don't get it. Try again next time. That's why I have to say that. George. Okay, he's there. He's there. He's on it. There he is. Pac-Man2123 is ready to fix subreddit. Send it. Yes. Wait, is this a... Hang on. This could be a trap. I'm going to trust you. I'm I'm gonna trust you. Me and the boys planning this big jump. Yes! Me and the boys. Okay, here we go. Paul, don't faff with your bike, Paul. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I did a lot less faffing actually. We still don't know why all my settings changed so drastically, but they did. I put them back to what Ben left them with me. However, one click out on low speed rebound on the rear shock, and it was beautiful. That mullet bike is incredible. Oh, here we go. Do you think buying a 2018 Scott Gambler? Yeah. I mean, a bike will do you. It depends what condition it is. People ask me lots of questions about buying bikes, and I'm pretty much just gonna ignore them all. Unless it's a serious question about buying a Scott, then I will help you out. Are they on for you? Well, why are they not on for me? George, figure this out. Figure out why it's broken. It does it on my phone. Pineapples are on my phone. Can't see them on here. But I didn't do. No, so I've gone. I've rolled my bars more forward, which I might even do a whole video about bar roll. It's actually very interesting. And also I've lowered the angle on my brake levers. And I just got straight on the Gambler, and it like a couple runs to get used to it, and then by then it felt really natural. Oh no, don't post silly things like this. You're gonna go into timeout. Yeah. There we go. What were we even talking about? Dan content. There's that crash. Paul sees a big train following him. Panic. Thinks they stop at the fire road. Calm. But they carry on following him. Panic. This doesn't really happen that much. It used to. Actually, it happened like a few years ago when we were riding with. There's a whole bunch of tubers in Whistler, and Jordan was with us. And then we looked behind us and realised that there were like 5 extra people following. Can you hear my neighbour's ridiculous car? It's just pulled up. It's so old and it's so loud. I think he's driving past. Hopefully he's driving past. But sometimes he just leaves it turned on for ages. Can you hear it? Let's have a look. No, don't know if you can hear it. Okay. Oh, he's gone. He's turned it off. We're laughing. Okay. Yeah, and we turned around and then suddenly realised that there were like 5 extra kids following us. And it was the funniest thing. Fluffinut, I have ridden Vancouver Island, I've ridden Cumberland, and the other places in the BC bike race, and it was great. Okay, so you can't hear it, that's good to know. Here we go. The almost great cancel Paul the punter movement. Kid asking to do double black. Paul. Boof. Him dropping on a pro line. Okay, let's talk about it. Oh, you did hear the car. Right, okay. Let's talk about it. Let me fire this up. Here is last week's video.
We're going to get this.
Let me put this on mute. There he is. Jamie. We'll skip ahead. Okay. This is young Jamie. Lots of people, well, not lots. People came in the comments and kind of said, in fact, there might be some down here. Let's have a look. Yeah, Paul's interaction with it. So when I'm actually focused on something, I can't fathom anything else. And I'm kind of on this straight line, and if someone knocks me off course, then I go crazy. And this is what happened when this little dude walks up and so politely said, "Hey, how's it going? Oh, can we do a lap?" I didn't know. I wasn't expecting it. So there we go. So a couple people here saying like, we all know the Grom, blah, 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 and can't believe he said no to that kid. So I figured I'd actually use this time on the live stream to talk about and I know what everyone's going to suddenly react and start doing here, but you've got to listen to what I'm saying. But first of all, I want to say that this kid was so polite. I saw him the very next day, and I asked him if he wanted to do a lap, him and his buds, and we did laps. And that's going to be in this week's video. Don't panic. I'm not a horrible human being. I understand that this kid was probably really excited to ride with me, but in that moment, I was focused on doing my one thing, and I just wanted to keep doing my one thing because it's my job. And I was up against it. This was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had to edit the entire video that evening. So that's why. Anyway, this kid. Now what happens is, this kid. I'm like, hey, really sorry. Hopefully soon. Now, it looks like, and I left this in because I thought it was funny. It looks like this kid is dropping into Honey Drop, which is like the hardest trail. On the left over here, can you see the mouse? Yeah, you can. On the left over here, that's Insanity 1. And this on the right is Honey Drop, and he drops in and pedals off. And I thought, oh, wow, look at that. Someone's saying the music's louder. It did kind of feel a little bit loud. Actually, I kind of like it. I'll just try and speak up. And it looked like that this kid was dropping in the hardest trail, and I was like, ha ha ha, that's really funny. We were like, hey buddy, we're gonna ride double black trail. I've got to go and do this now. I'll come and find you later. Now, the reason I said that is because, you know, if I'm riding with someone and it's on video, and especially a younger dude, I've got to be careful. I'm actually in a place of a lot of liability. And other creators, I don't know if Bobo's still here, but he might attest. He might, as a piss take, say no. But, you know, if we're going down this trail and, you know, this kid's riding with me, and if something happens, then I'm actually at a lot of risk. You know, who knows, maybe from his parents, okay? It probably wouldn't have happened, you know, and it didn't, because we rode together the next day and everything was fine. But in this instance, when I was on a time crunch, I was up against it, I was riding down the trail. I didn't know this kid. He was really nice, Jamie. I said I did a lap with him the next day. But I didn't know his ability. And actually, dropping into this trail, you can cut. It's just it's what a lot of the kids were doing, we saw later. It's just cutting back onto this other blue trail called Route 66. And that's what he ended up doing. Okay, so the background music is too loud now. I'm going to turn myself up. One moment, caller. One moment. We'll turn me up. Probably just make talking louder. Okay, that should be good now. We should be all good. So, yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, that's why, because it actually, and that's what I discussed with him and his buds the next day, is that, you know, it's not easy. You know, if something happens, you know, it might not be him, obviously, but what if he breaks an arm, has an injury, his parents come after me, I lose everything. There's a little bit more to it. Oh, you've changed the downvote button, George. Okay, I'll check it out in a bit. But yeah, this old dude. But yeah, he wasn't actually dropping into the hardest trail. just for clarity. But yeah, is that okay with everyone? And now I'm clipping a bit. Oh, great. I talk quietly. People whinging at me about faffing. Moments later, oh, actually, can you change it? It's completely understandable. We'll try that now. We'll go down here. So there we go. Is that happy, everyone? People, there we go. There's some people I see saying understandable. Real comments, people. What's the best? Oh. he was dropping into a triple black diamond. No, he popped off down the blue chart because we rode with him the next day. There you go. I was just trying to keep everyone safe. I have a focus. I need to make a video, and unfortunately, it wasn't the right time. The next day was the right time. Okay, but still, hilarious memes, and we're back into it. Anyone's sponsor stream? Scott, Shimano. Remember, I'm not sponsored by Fox anymore. People ask me this. I guess it's quite hard to actually communicate stuff, but I think I did it on an Instagram post, and I was like, hey, not going to be working with Fox this year. But the funny thing is, everyone knows the new ones, I guess, because I talk about them all the time. Who knows? But yes, sponsor stream. Everyone coming together. Fantastic. Or worse, new clipless shoes. Oh, that's from the year's first video. When Paul gets a new bike and starts faffing. This little maneuver is going to cost us 51 years. That's great. What movie is that from? Is that, what's his name? Lexus car adverts guy. It's just completely evaded me. No, this is a good one. Front brake only. Bobo. Even though I forgot it in my own Interstellar. Yeah, okay, it's that guy. As you may have noticed in my challenging these guys for oh geez, people are still whinging about the background music. Okay. Some of the songs are different. I've turned you down. That should definitely be down. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I said you on the rock rolls, you really do only use your front brake, and you let go. Matthew McConaughey, thank you. And you let go of your back brake. But in that 1000 challenge video, I was so tired and I wasn't coming into it fresh. So that'll be why. Hey, Alan, I see you there. Please hang around for a bit and moderate. That would be great. Aaron Gwynn is not going to call. He only calls into the Joey podcast. Now, when I was going into these rock rolls, I completely forgot that and was panicking and kept grabbing my back brake, which is the thing that you're not meant to do. Paul on all the scary features. Oh, man. Paul on steep rock rolls. Yeah, man. It's true. So RC kept making that point. Like when we went to Sedona and we rode Hangover, I did the really steep rock roll bit at the beginning. And the other two guys didn't. But there were loads of stuff that they did later on, but I didn't do. And RC kept bringing up the fact that I did the scariest thing on there, but not the other stuff. Who knows, maybe next year. My skills definitely getting better and better this year. I've just got to keep focusing on getting stronger and stronger. And I'll be on to winning. When people ask me why I own so many bikes, I do as the N+1 guides. It's a great season 4, episode 1. Is it? Yeah, that's the crystal, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it's definitely. I was watching this only the other day. It's Death Crystal. Okay. But true. Go again. About to send a double black run when a kid rolls up and asks to join. Paul. That was actually my face. That was my face. Please stop asking bike questions in the chat. It's all there's so many other places, crew. We're here to talk about memes and having a good time and actually riding the bikes. I know people love tech. I actually listened to the Peak Bike podcast, and they brought up a good point that, people do just love the tech, but it's like, come on. There's so many other places. We don't have to ask about bikes all the time. An interesting title. Paul says he's doing a live stream. He didn't tell us the time. Yes, that's what I did. I think my favorite meme is coming up. Keep an eye. It's coming up. We've seen it. Oh man, Also, yeah. So this morning I posted in the Reddit. that will come up later on. I said, hey, gonna do a live stream. We're gonna look at all these memes. It's gonna be epic. Epic. But, yeah, I went and did that workout. Alan, if you're still here, I did 5 rounds, 80% of max deadlifts, followed by 90 seconds on the Echo bike. And I got the Echo bike completely wrong at the beginning. It was atrocious. I almost passed out. I didn't vomit. I almost passed out after the first round, and I had 4 more to do. This is definitely up there. Who's this? I Burke? Is that Ian? I'm hoping that's Ian Burke. That would be amazing. This, and do you know what the hilarious thing is about this meme? Is that I was in my bed when I read this. I was in my bed in that position. Unfortunately, there wasn't a girl next to me. But I was in that position with my left hand reading this meme. Her. I bet he's thinking about another woman. Paul. Someone must have messed with my fork. It's the only explanation. Ian Burke. Many pineapples. Many pineapples. Crashing Mum agrees. I already upvoted this. For some reason, I don't know why on this. Can some Reddit experts explain to me why I can see the pineapple on my phone? I can see the pineapple on my phone, but not... Wait, I can't see it on here either. What? What's happened? No, I can't. Okay, right, look. See here? The up and... Oh, it won't focus. But the up and down vote buttons are pineapples. Because that's how we're going to rate. You sound like PewDiePie. Yep, because I watch a lot of PewDiePie, and I'm pretty much just copying him. Here's the ghost. You can see it on your computer. Why can't I see it on mine? Is it a Google Chrome thing? Someone help me out. I don't know. Do I use old Reddit? I don't think so. This worked last... Oh, it didn't work last week. Okay, someone help me figure it out. Vegan Boat can't see the pineapples. Use Control F5. That's just refresh. Control Shift. Wait, no, isn't it? Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just Control F5. That clears it out. It's still not working. See what Mr. Memes, Mr. Memes, Mr. Memes? Oh, I don't get it. Anyway, you give pineapples. And this particular meme here, so many pineapples. In fact, let me comment. I'm going to comment on this. Many pineapples. Ian Berg, almost pretty much meme of the week. That is definitely my favorite. So good. Oh, F4. Please, what is this? 2004? Guys. What Paul's computer sees at 5 in the morning. True. Okay, this is definitely meme of the week. Paul making a video. Turn content. He has been. It should be blue. What? Why is everyone? Okay, someone go in. Find out what's going wrong. Why this theme? Oh, I wonder if it's because like I'm in some kind of weird. Is it? Oh, is it because I'm in mod mode? Let's have a look. We're gonna figure this out because I gotta have the pineapples on there. No, that wasn't it. Oh, background music's still too loud. It shouldn't be. Okay, I'm taking it down even more. Oh, guys, there is a question about moving to Canada. Those that were here last week, please action yourselves. Oh! It's because it's night mode. Good job, one of us knows what we're doing. Hey, crew. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I gave pineapples on this. I didn't. Many pineapples. There we go. Turn off night mode. I'm pretty sure I just... Okay, there's no background music. I can see the numbers. It's right there. It's perfect. Okay. Dan content. Right, we're back to the memes. When Paul says we need more memes for his live stream. Now, this looks like a job for me. Oh, George. George, you're still here. There he is. George, you got to make the pineapples transparent on the background. Got to upload PNGs. Can you do that? I think you can. I'm pretty confident that you can. And there's my live stream. This is how I answer, by the way, this is how I answer every single FaceTime or video call of sorts. That's what I do. This is many pineapples. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? When you've literally just learned to clear a feature and someone asks how it is. That is so true. This is what I talk about all the time. Turn night mode back on. Oh my life. Okay, George, new challenge. Figure out how you can have night mode on, but still have the pineapples working. I moved to Canada 5 years ago. Oh, I thought we talked about this. Questions that keep coming up. I thought that we had regulars that were going to come in and I thought people were going to come in and explain and tell the people in the comments. Oh, Paul, no one said why I moved to Canada. Will, welcome. I assume you're new. Keep going. Anyway, this is so true. And Dan tries to give me tips all the time out on the trail. And it's just like they're very generalized things. And I'm like, yeah, this is easy for you because you just know how to do it. So, oh yeah, just right off. There is this one little drop actually on this one little step on that double black that was in the video Insanity 1. It's just this step, but I couldn't get my head around it not looking like death. And Dan just kept saying, oh, you just ride off it. Oh, that's all you have to do. And this is why. This is so true. Next week memes will be all about Paul's technical difficulties. Yeah, that's true. There will be a lot of memes. When I get a new bike. This is actually how Nick Channel Van Can. That's actually how he was sitting playing with his drone on the big chair. And Mega Shadow Storm, you have been a premium Reddit member. Actually, this is starting to hurt my eyes actually. Screw it, we're gonna go back to night mode. George is just gonna have to figure it out. Oh, it's so much more comfortable. Woo! Alright, George. Figure it out. People ask about me. Here we go. Dan content. Why can't I go to the next one, man? Paul has a bunch of parts from competitive cyclists. Dan needs his bike fixed again. So true. That's pretty much why I'm using all the competitive cyclist videos for now. Is just getting Dan stuff. Because he does help me out quite a lot. And this is how I can help him out. I've already pineappled that. Okay. How can I just go to the next meme in the thread? No, you have a follower. Victory. Look, George is just going to have to make the pineapples work. What is the current punch to pineapple ratio? When you watch a 15-minute Paul the Puncher video for 2 minutes of Dan content. God damn. Dan's going to rise up bigger than me. Why is everyone whinging about the music? Oh. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. I'm just going to ignore it now. I know my numbers. This was a high level meme. When your housemate gets the bike shop to work on their bike instead of you, the effort to find this expression of Dan is next level. Oh, you're messing with it. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, the music is good. Oh my life. It's fine, everyone. Okay, the music is going to be left. Mary Jane has decided. Knee pads you rent. I recommend the Scott ones. Obviously. Go to the Scott website. Have a look. Oh, there's more memes are just going to be about this. I know the music is fine. I listen to the live streams afterwards, I'll have you know. This is great. Sing Muckov. Sing Whistler Performance Lubes. Oh! You can use Punter 20 on Whistler Performance Lubes. You can use Punter 20 on Whistler Performance Lubes and you'll get 20% off. It's a good deal. And that's a great price. Enjoying a non-Scott bike. So that was a lie. It's true. Can't enjoy any other bike that isn't Scott. It's scientifically proven. No free stuff mail. Time. Panic. You watch a Paul the Punter video? Can't. You finish every free stuff mail time. Bigger panic. Yeah. Free stuff mail time was a great idea. And then I kind of peaked on the second one. Like there wasn't going to be anything better than that free stuff mail time. That's how it goes. Like we got all the best things. Watch the video. Let's have a look. Where even is it? Your channel. Let's go have a look. It's so long ago. It's over a year. Think about that. Free stuff mail time. Free stuff mail time. Jeez, look at all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. I've made all these videos. There it is. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the second free stuff mail time, isn't it? Because look, we got that thing, and we got those glasses. Hang on. Okay, that was amazing. We got these sleeves that were tattoos that were meant to be arm warmers. And we got the glasses. That's really the most important thing, those glasses. I just don't really know. We couldn't do anything else. And it was probably kind of a bit irresponsible to get all this stuff sent over all the time from Taiwan or China. Dan content. Hashtag mechanic punter. Paul looking at Dan when he has a new bike part. Hashtag Dan content inbound. It's very true. Whenever I get anything new in, I'm like, Dan. Oh, hello, Katie. How are you? You should try. I was in my van last week, I'll have you know. Clearly don't watch my videos. I got a... I do want to do a van trip. I want to do a Silver Star Kamloops thing. I actually want to do I spent a week at a jump park to see what would happen. Paul, refresh. All right, George. Enhance has been pressed. I'm sorry, my friend. No dice. Keep trying, George. God, so many memes. So many memes. Paul the Punter, the ability to wheelie, banging YouTube channel. Oh, Dave Trials. It's very true. I did start a how to wheelie video and I got 2 weeks in. And then I kind of got... No, I did the Blue Trails thing. That's what happened. And I got way too tired and I couldn't be bothered. But maybe if I go back to the UK and I can't go, so I want to go back to the UK in December for those that are interested, and I'll probably have to be locked down for 2 weeks. So I'll probably do something about that, and then I get to see Piper the dog. Those OG punter fans will know who Piper the dog is. I did ride the Surrey Hills, Aiden. Yes, I did. People asking about bikes. Just no. Please don't ask about bikes. There are so many other places. Just stop asking about bikes. But my life right now, $4,000 bike. I guess that's just life success. Is that what that's representative of? Probably is. Yeah. It's very true. I've been there. Oh, wait. Thomas did actually had arguably meme of the week. Paul going on a van trip. Paul riding a bike park. Dan content. Oh, that's so true. That's so true. I am going to be riding around the UK. I've got loads of stuff to do in the UK. I can more likely ride in the UK in December and January than I can here. True story. Because there's snow and stuff. Me waiting for the next free stuff mail time. Yeah, I just don't think next free stuff mail time is going to happen. This is a great pineapple render. Bike question. Skip. Paul. Bike parks are opening. Me in the USA wear masks as a political statement. I used to be a mountain biker like you until I took a coronavirus to the bike parks. This is true. Do you know, I have a mask and I do wear it out. I highly recommend everyone do it. Like, you've probably been inundated with the difference in every other country apart from America in terms of cases. Dan plus van content. Maybe soon. The problem is that I can't pee in the middle of the night when Dan's in the van. And that's basically one of the huge plus points about having the van. And the one night that we did camp, I was like, I just want to use my pee bottle, but Dan's ruining it. That's a meme template for next week, everyone. Can't wait to see that one. So yeah, guys, if you have a mask, wear one. You will... I was in Vancouver actually when I bought my laptop and it was mandatory everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. That I went inside. I mean, you could walk down the street and stuff, but because I'm from a small community, I have my mask on the whole time. Paul, I need a pineapple. I gave you a pineapple, Mega Shadow Storm. When you make your post into his live stream, but he didn't give you pineapples. I've won, but at what cost? It's true. Oh! I didn't answer that question. Oh crap, and I've deleted it. 3 minutes in. Oh, I don't know. But you can find it. So if you want any of my music, pretty much, you can find a whole load of it. If you just search for Chill Hop Radio on Spotify, and you'll probably find a kind of song that you want to hear. My lockdown project, soon to be ridden slow and awkward. Well, I will enjoy this as a member of Team Slow and Awkward. This is looking great. It's looking like a bike. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. One thing I will say though, if my friend MTB Alan, that's right, is this is a very high stack height. One thing I've noticed is you'll get better control actually with some lower handlebars. I highly recommend trying some lower handlebars. If you have them very high, it's actually better, easier to weight the front wheel. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Alan has been lowering his handlebar through my Instagram advice and he's had a better time. So that should be enough proof for everyone, I'm quite sure. Yeah, I've ridden... Okay, I see lots of chat happening about riding in the UK. I've pretty much ridden everywhere. Oh, you went too low. Yeah, see? You got to go Alan, you've got to go past what's comfortable to find what's right. You can put that on a fridge magnet. Yes. I've ridden most places in the UK. I will for sure be riding the Surrey Hills when I come back. when Paul sees you not buy a Scott bike with Shimano OneUp Components. It's accurate, everyone. It's very accurate. A new bike doesn't make you faster. I mean, I think a new bike does that. It does make things good for a bit. That's for sure. Whistler Performance Loop Fork Boost price at $9.99. It's a small price to pay for salvation. It's true. It's very cheap. And use code PANTER20 and you'll get some money off. Oh, this was nice. This is appreciation post for Paul's latest video. Hey, thank you so much, Soviet Spy 69. What a beautiful username you have. Oh, then that was me. That was me at Sun Peaks. Guys, the mullet on the downhill bike. I know we're not tired. I know I said we don't talk about gear. But the mullet was really good. It was better than 29 front and rear on a downhill bike. 29 on front and rear on a trail bike, I think. I do have some 27.5 wheels. I just don't have any 27.5 tires to do that video. I should try and get some. Is George having a bit of fun at the local skate park? Great fun. Big boost out of the top. George lecturing. Paul lecturing people why Scott bikes are the best. Yep, all time. Big question. What chocolate? Okay, English people. My mum sent me some... Joe from Trail Features. Hello. We're going to talk about the Canon R5 any minute. If you could put people in timeout who keep requesting drum and bass, then that would be great. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Almost as I say it. And I'm 10 seconds behind you. Mullet 29 front for the mega views. Matt, I don't know. I don't think it's that interesting. But on a trail bike, I think it would be interesting to find out. I know Kaz did some testing on Pink Bike and his times were exactly the same. But on the downhill bike, because it's bigger, I think it makes a big difference. I got this mountain bike for only $11. There's not many people that actually take warm-up bikes to Whistler and bike parks, I've noticed nowadays. Just some idiots when they're trying to make a viral YouTube video. Braking bumps in North America, braking bumps in France. Now, I made this. I thought this meme was going to go bananas because it's so true. But maybe people don't understand. So that top picture is actually from it's from God, I can't even remember what it's called. The last bit of Crank It Up. Someone will tell me. It's just completely gone. But braking bumps in France are real. And that's a picture of some moto groups. And it looks pretty similar. Man, micro problems. Fairly new 2020 bike. Me, new 2021 bike. It's true. Heart of Darkness. Thank you, Sean. So sorry. Oh, crew. Yeah, Punters. Sorry, wrong YouTube channel. Punters. Last week, of course, we lost Drama. What a good dog. Of course, F's in the chat for Drama. I met them when I went to Seth's. There was no Oscar at the time, but there was Drama. I gave him some pats. He had a great life. He's a good dog. Good boy. Ian Berg. There they are. Here they come. Ah, Drama. Who's a great pup. When she sees just how long your new OneUp dropper post is, you're a sponsor's dream. I can't say it better myself. This is from Bobo Comes to Whistler video. That was a great find, Ian. That was a solid one. But it's true. Longest drama. Yeah, sorry, Megan. Drama did pass away, unfortunately. He was an old pup. Make videos becoming a good rider. Make videos on being a punter. You might actually be pleased to see the video from this week, though. I pretty much, apart from there were a couple bits that I messed up on because I was starting to get tired, and there was one bit that I was incredibly afraid of, and I lost all confidence for about 10 minutes. then I got it back at the end. So it's going to make an enjoyable video. But yeah, I rode loads of double blacks the weekend in a gnarly bike park. It was great. But it's true. Always be a punter. Punter life doesn't choose you. When Paul makes a friend who says SRAM is better. Paul, every man bike brand ever, Shimano and Scott. Beautiful. No, Alan and I will never get better at riding, in truth. Oh, so this is literally this. I know this is now the last one. Pineapple on pizza. Never pineapple on pizza. It doesn't make any sense. It's no good. But obviously, pineapples in the subreddit. Republic bikes or competitive cyclist? They can coexist. Local bike shops have a plus point. Online retailers have a plus point. They have just different things. We're all biking, and they all benefit us in some way. Oh no, this was my this was actually my favorite. Wow, there's so many things have been posted. Reddit review series. Yeah, Nolan, this is the idea. I want, like, there's enough being posted now, which if I didn't look at it, I could make a meme video, which I think would be quite funny. Oh wait, did I stick one of yours or something? No, I didn't. Yeah, but this was amazing. Whistler Performance Loops, OneUp, Skirt Bikes, Competitive Cyclist, Shimano, my team slow and awkward, full punter. That's so true. Oh, that's a good question. Have I ever been seriously injured? I've actually had quite a lot of injuries over the last couple of years. It's always my shoulders, which is why I'm in the gym trying to get strong. So if I do have a bad crash again, I won't just sprain my thing. As you may know, Quill. That's a great name, Quill. That crash that I had last year that got memeified quite a lot. Yeah, I really hurt myself. I broke a rib and I sprained my AC pretty savagely, and it took ages to recover. So I'm back in the gym. I'm just focusing on being strong. Okay, we'll do a quick wrap up of this, and then we're gonna do some video reviews. No, that's too much stealing. I need a new thing. Paul's trying to bulk. Paul's not trying to bulk. He's just trying to not be a pathetic weakling like he is right now. When Paul is asked about e-bikes. See? Nobody cares. Double post? MTB Alan, what the hell? I thought you worked in technology. Look at this double post. No, I'm a huge fan of e-bikes. Where is my e-bike? It's right there. I need to ride it more, actually. It's really great for when I'm tired and I just want to go biking, but I feel too tired to normal bike. But now we did this whole racking thing last night, and it's so sick. Hang on, shall I give you a quick demo? Wait a minute, let me get a main clip. Come on. Look, watch this. Pivot. 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 Pivot, pivot, pivot. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Oh, I got stuck. Pivot. It works great. A huge fan. So now, I'm going to run a charging cable down from the top to my e-bike, so I can keep it more plugged up. What's this built from? Is it true putting wooden features in your thumbnail? Yes, it does. 100%. 80% of bikes are e-bikes in the Surrey Hills. I don't blame him. Oh, Joey's getting done. He's over. Am I an engineer? No, but I did actually do a year. I started, after I did my music degree, I did an engineering degree, but I did a year of it and then I kind of got sick of being really fat. I'll answer the question mum in a sec. I got sick of being really fat and never having any money, so I left university with my one degree. And, yeah. But I should have done engineering in the first place. Imagine where I would be. Probably in the same place. Yeah, so I decided, because obviously I would like to meet a woman. Is that what they call them nowadays? And online dating is the way to go. I've had previous relationships from apps and stuff, but I realized that I don't have any decent photos. And every single photo I have is of me on a bike or in biking apparel or something. And yeah, I don't think that that's what everyone wants to see. So I needed to get some new photos, and that's what we were going to do this weekend. But surprise, surprise, pretty much every moment we were in bike, just use memes on Tinder. Hey, check it out. People make memes about me on the internet. Let's go on a date. So yeah, I need some good pictures, some up-to-date pictures. I don't know what the new Tinder trends are currently. But yeah, everyone wants to see me on a bike. Okay, you reckon the pineapples work? Let's have a look. I can't change this out of night mode. George, just tell me. Gotta change the icons in night mode, and we'll be golden. Worked quite well, actually. I do the same, but in software development, so just no phase. Nice. Okay. Yeah, fishing. I hear fishing is a good big thing, but yeah. Seth has a wife. Ali Clarkson has a fiance. Come on, Paul. What about Brian? Brian's the one that's pulled it out of the bag. But the thing is, you can't really go meet other people right now. What was my music degree? I actually you just get a music degree. You don't get anything. But I did composition. I didn't do any performing. I was too crap. When people keep moaning about the music on the live stream, we don't do requests. It's true. Yeah, George, hurry up. Fix my pineapples. When you don't upvote meme is trash. When Paul forgets his regular shoes. Go watch the most recent video if you don't get that. We've all been at Tall Expectations. Please come loose. Wait, what's this? Please come loose. I hope it comes loose. I wasn't asking. You should have listened. Can't be tight if it's liquid. Don't super get that one. Tall Expectation. Okay, I kind of get it, but I don't think that's a great meme. When Paul gives you pineapples for your meme, I have achieved comedy. Yes, George. When Paul hasn't done free stuff, oh God, the flame is gone. I just want to be seen. Disable dish soap. Hello. Tire pressure. Oh God, what's this? When you're in the middle of a race and decide to see if the tire pressure is good. Oh, I wonder if I know who that is. No, I don't. It's from a few years ago, though. Is that that looks like 26-inch wheels? Maybe. Oh no, it's kind of a new Handlebar. No, I have no idea who that could be. Oh, that's a bad crash, though. F's in the chat. Okay. That's it. Memes are done. How many? We've been looking at them for ages, haven't we? I don't even know how long. How long has this been going on for? Like an hour. Oh, blimey. An hour of memes. Time well spent. Oh, an hour and 10 minutes. I see it now. Meme is more relevant if you work on rusty cars. Women, I only like guys with 136,000 subs. Paul. So true. Okay. Let's do it. Let's review some videos. Video coaching time with Paul. New jingle. Time is seriously investment with my music degree. Now I can write jingles. I'd actually love to write jingles full time. All right, Hamish. I don't know if you're looking at this video. Maybe you are. Team Slow and Awkward shirts on sale. Whoa, what just happened? Okay. We're going to pause the background music because everyone freaking hates it.
Covered some sizable jumps.
Wow. This
One
is
set
now
up on top
very
of
loud,
the hill
isn't it?
and another set further down.
Okay.
Given I was on my scalpel SI,
you got to kind of hear me at the same time.
I wasn't really keen to hit him.
That should be fine.
But I've had to bring back my Jekyll and
I'm only gonna listen to Joe from Trail Features about levels from now on.
Last time I was
okay,
on the bike,
so this is
I rode
Hamish.
some sweet single track
He's
and
from
just
Australia.
covered some sizable jumps.
His
One set
channel
up
is
on top
called
of the
Long
hill
and Winding.
another set further down.
Here it is.
Given I was on my Scalpel SI that day, a cross-country bike, I wasn't really keen to hit him. But I've had to bring back my Jekyll and have a go. So today is all about me trying to lift my jumping game. I'll be the first to admit that jumps aren't really my
Oh,
forte.
Evan.
So
Yeah, I
today's all
probably
about
did
building
race. I'm
confidence
pretty
and
brutal.
experience with some new
If
jumps.
you want to get better.
The jumps at the top of the hill were first on my list, and I wasted no time lining them up.
Alrighty, so first time on these top booters.
Okay, so I
Just
like
when
this
you
video
find
already
the
because he's
speed,
setting out what's going to
ease.
happen. Okay. Oh! Wow. Did you see that technique?
Whoa!
He kind of like... Just have a look. So he comes in, then sees the landing, definitely on the case, but then just a little pickup. Oh! Come on, internet. Nose bonks the landing. Ah, you can have that. It's pretty cool. No, I like this one because he sets it out and he says, "Hey, I came here before, and I was only on a different bike, but now I'm on a different bike. I'm gonna try these jumps." So the title is relative.
Whoa!
Bye, Alan. The title is relative
Case
to the
that big
content.
one.
Very important.
Not quite enough speed.
And now he's like, "Oh, I've got to struggle through
Correct
these
speed.
jumps," and he takes you along. There we go. And he just did it better.
I actually think this is where you're supposed to take off from.
Oh,
It
no,
actually
it's finding
seems
new
a bit more
start place.
sensible.
We are.
And I'm trying to
Oh,
turn
bye.
the corner.
Oh, George's. There you go.
Speed.
Sunday, if you want to give videos to this, then
Yeah.
that's a Patreon thing. I've
It
just
wasn't
decided.
pretty, but I got it.
Hey, you got the jump.
This lip is a lot steeper than anything I'm used to.
And he said,
Like
I've
if you
done
look
it
at the angle
before.
of that, it just shoots us straight up, and I'm not quite used to that.
You gotta get used to those big
Good
lips.
learning.
Get Dan. No, Dan's probably Dan has been stretching all day inside.
A straight running line so much better.
I can't have two headphones. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
So if
Got
you've
it
been
better.
watching Long and Winding for a while now, you'll notice that I'm trying a new format today. I brought my mirrorless camera along and I'm getting some off-bike third-person perspective
Yeah,
shots.
I think
I'd
this is
love
a
to
great
know what
way
you
of
think
doing
this
it.
new format. So post a comment below and share your thoughts.
He's doing a great job. The video kind of seems to be ending
Yeah.
though, 2 minutes
Still
in
a
out of
little
10
bit
minutes. I
uncode.
don't really know what's going to happen.
But better.
Wait, hold on. Is this literally...
Yeah. Feeling way more confident now. I was
Okay, yeah, not much is changing. I don't know why it's changing. Ooh, good turns. Yeah. I love music in the background of videos.
right,
I find
come
that if
down
there's
to
nothing, it
the
doesn't really
other jumps. So the three
can get kind of
side-by-side
kind of
jumps.
boring and...
You actually see them pretty well here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so he's found more
The
jumps.
middle one is what I'm going to hit today.
I guess that's one thing I'd say. I didn't know that there were more jumps coming. I thought that was
One
it.
on my cross-country bike. You might have seen that.
But this chap is
Sketchy,
great.
but,
What's his
yeah,
name? Hamish.
This middle one, I feel
I
like
really
it's
like.
a good size for me. Should be able to clear that fine, I think. I think I'm going to need a lot of speed for this. Alright, pedal up to kind of cross
I could almost watch this
section
video.
of trails.
I think there's something very important when you're doing these kind of
Pin it down.
videos is that you've got to be comfortable talking at the camera and people have to know who you are and who the face is. So Hamish has got to get over that.
Happy with that. Jump from board.
Yeah, I like the other shots being
So
put in.
fun.
It's different. You've always got to be different. Good. Whoa! Cutty.
All right, second attempt of the middle jump.
Oh, good turn. Hamish is great at turns.
Yeah.
That's great, yeah. Look at this, he's doing it. He's got that Paul the Punch style right there.
Man, I'm absolutely loving this little park. The more I look, the more I find. Like that little berm, into this one, into the hip.
Maybe Australians are just amazing at turns.
So I got what I needed and it was time to move on. I found myself in some new trails that I'd recently discovered. These trails are basically one descending trail that flows down into a
Got
few
some
little tight berms
voiceover,
and
it's
some
got a
rollers.
story happening. Yeah, I think Hamish is obviously a very good rider, and he's got motivation, and he's got different ideas, but he just needs to be in front of the camera at the beginning and really take people along with what he's up to.
It's really good.
But clearly a
Catch
great
the little
rider.
Trail, jump the berm.
Good colouring,
Yeah.
very crisp state.
And then down
Gimbal
here-
works great.
Some sweet little berms. Super tight.
Whoa!
And some
Cheeky
rollers.
manual.
All right, let's check these rollers out.
Yeah. So for me, there are times when just riding trails,
Up you go. Looks like someone's
just
hit that
riding
recently.
trails, and it's kind of hard to make interesting
Actually
videos
doesn't
about it
look
unless someone
completely
is
undoable.
interested in the trail already.
It's so big.
So it's kind of
Even
the
the
hard
gap
bit is how do you
between
get
the lip
buy-in from the
The
audience
landing is just
so that
mega.
they're interested.
Very impressive. Good job, fellas. All the
Oh yeah,
chaps
Tim,
that built this.
putting the camera
Alright, so I'm
down. Oh, here we go.
at the giant step up. I won't be hitting this today because it is very much at the limit of my capability, and the last thing I want to be doing is injuring myself.
There you
and
go.
having to go
I
to
like the
emergency.
vulnerability. I like the honesty.
Yeah, I thought I'd just take a few shots of this jump. Hopefully one day I can come back and hit it. I know Juan's keen to hit it, but yes, this one is for another day. All right, so you come in from
Nice.
that
So
hill
when's
there.
So what would be? Oh no! Huge mistake. I've blown it. Don't worry, it's coming back. It's coming back. This is Hamish.
Last time I was on the bike, I rode some sweet single track.
Yeah. So now it would be cool.
And that's where you take off.
So people love series. And good videos, Paul. Thanks for the hour-long meme review. Yeah, wow, what a meme review. Serious stuff. Yeah, so now you've got that. Then the best thing you can do is create another video saying, "Oh, maybe he's done it." He's kind of getting it. That's the one we've just watched, isn't it? Yeah. Backyard skills, 40-foot jump. Long and winding. 6-month review. Can I hit the biggest jump? Okay, yeah. Is that his biggest? Oh, this one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's got... So I like this. It's how you kind of create one video. Oh, you can't actually see that because it's over here. Damn it. But there is. Okay, this one. See this? Wait, no. See this over here? Here it goes. It's got one called "Can I Hit the Biggest MTB?"
Hey folks, last
jump
time I was
line
down at the
of
Mornington
my life.
Peninsula, I was hitting some sweet jumps, and the local boys were hard at work building all new lines. Today I've come back to check in on progress, and I've brought my buddy Juan with me. We're hoping to hit some of the biggest Buddhas of our lives.
This is great. You got to be careful of
First things first,
intros
let's
that are
check
too
out
long
what
though.
these boys
That
have been
was
building.
okay. Borderline. Whoa! Look at that wood feature. Oh yeah. Nice. Bit long. Okay. Yeah, the danger can be falling in love with footage. Yeah, okay. So see, there's been like a minute of, you had the beginning here. You had the beginning of it talking. We were moving through the video, and then likely thing is that Hamish has filmed something and gone, "Whoa, this looks super cool," and then he's like, "We've got to have that in." But you got to have that context. If you start off with a voice over, you got to carry it through, and it's got to be constant. Like, look at Eric's videos, BCPAV. His voiceover is great.
What do you think, Juan? Let's
Because
try it
they're
out.
happening
I'll try
all the
first.
time.
And
There's never a point where
definitely doable.
someone can tune out.
Just need a bit of speed. That's good. And then we just take it from there.
And who's
I'll
Swan?
just try the small one first and then
Okay,
see
he's back
what
in.
the big
Here we
one's
go.
like.
So once Juan and I soaked it all in, it was time for us to get on our bikes and get jumping.
See, this should have
I
been.
wasn't quite ready.
You could have taken out this whole minute. I had just really quick bits of that slow mo, and it would have, taken you through the. Stop it!
to hit
And it would have
the
taken you
bottom
through the
yet,
video
so
much
I went for
faster,
the
and
jumps that I've
people
been
wouldn't
hitting in
have
the past.
got bored or skipped forward or something like that.
So sketchy. I don't know what happened. Just wigged out on the
Hey, nice
takeoff.
work, Hamish.
This is
3 pineapples for you. It was great. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think old Berm unit didn't actually. I don't think he actually put anything in. I think I said you gotta. Yeah, he didn't put in a YouTube video. Sorry, my friend. I said copy in a video, and I'll talk about it. Yeah, because you can, this is too general. I asked everyone to be very specific and ask things. This is very general, can you speak to YouTube protocols? There are no YouTube protocols. It's just make things that are clickable and watchable. Okay, let's have a look at Phil's video. Bum, 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 bum. Tim, I think you can get to 10 minutes and be all good. If not longer. The problem probably started when you didn't get enough footage. Always film more than you think you need. Okay, this is just this is one of those classic nothing videos. It doesn't have any, it doesn't have any thing to it. It's literally just riding along. This would probably be great to show your friends and family, but not a YouTube live stream. But he asked me lots of questions from Phil. In the video, I used crossfade to switch between clips as it seems less intrusive. Is there a good way to switch between clips? Is sound level right? I remember you killed the baby, so okay. We can actually go back and look at this again. Could have chosen format. Yeah, this looks like. Stop. Oh, not again. Stop double clicking. So there's crossfade, but you don't need a crossfade. So if you use a cross dissolve, it's generally showing that a lot of time has passed, and that's why people are doing it. They're like, okay, it's going to be the next day now, and that's where you use a cross dissolve to show a longer passage of time, maybe an overnight situation. But that kind of thing, you don't need it. You can just cut, and it would be more upgrading. It'd be more interesting. Is the sound level right? Yeah, I mean it's fine. Cute babies. Yeah, there's lots of that could be cut out, but I don't know. It's not, night riding is never that interesting. A lot of people don't like watching night ride videos. There you go, Phil. Also, every time I have another channel for my son, really, but we made this and it seemed hard to compress all the content. Oh, so okay. Top tip if you are interested, and I know people are going to start dropping off the more I talk about this, but some people find it important. So there is no such thing as a time. There's no such thing as time in video making. I don't go out and I'm like, I'm going to make this video 15 minutes. That's not how it works. The only thing that's important is if it's too boring. Because movies, think about movies, they are like an hour and a half long. People watch movies for an hour and a half, right? So why don't that one? Why do people not just walk out of the movie theater 10 minutes in? It's because it's not boring. That's why.
I
couldn't read that.
Going up some hills in the
Oh.
woods. So we're gonna take it to the woods and do like hill.
So we've got this, bought this on the internet, and I don't know what it's like, but it's an independent product. It ships all the way from Spain. It costs about
Okay, so it's a
£35.
review of a tow
I
device.
did pay for this. I think it's quite important to help the smaller industries during these times of the day or whatever. So it came in 3 days.
Bit quiet. It's a bit quiet, isn't it?
Take this, a bit like a ski. Put this on the back of my bike, fixed with some cable ties.
Thing about reviews are it's only going to interest the people that are doing it. But I think I actually watched this before.
It will go slowly,
Oh, and it tows onto his bike.
so we know how far it's going. Yep, that's the limit. How far do you think that is, Dex?
I think it's like 2 meters.
Yeah, no, I think about 2 meters, 6 foot, somewhere around that region.
Yeah.
Alright, so what happens when you unhook it from your bars?
So it just goes whizzing back.
Oh, this is so wholesome.
Test run. And it's
I
alright
think it's
uphill,
test
but when you go
run.
down-
I think it's fine as a review
Up and down
video,
here.
and then you are.
So this one's a bit steeper and a bit more off-road.
Pretty neato.
So we'll see how we get on with this one. What do you need to
Okay,
wear when you're
Joe.
being
Let's
towed?
talk about normalizing audio. So Joe says to put it 6 decibels down for YouTube.
Toga.
70 minus 3.
That was good.
I do
You have to
0.
keep pedaling,
Shall I tell you why?
and if
Because
you don't
YouTube
pedal,
automatically
and when Daddy does,
YouTube automatically sorts out your audio when you upload it. That's one of the things it's doing when it's processing your video. However, keeping the balance. Okay, let's say if it's music underneath, you're probably, depending on the tune, I mean, most of mine are like 25 decibels down from 0. But most of the time I leave everything at 0 because people can sort their audio out. People can sort their audio out with the volume key. And YouTube can actually does that for you already. So it's kind of hard to normalize audio to -6 or -3 or whatever. I mean, are you trying to balance, everything that's happening in the shot? I think most cameras will just sort it out for you automatically. I wouldn't worry about it so much. But actually, top tip, I don't edit with my headphones. I just edit with my laptop because most people will be watching it on their phone or their laptop in front of them. And levels sound completely different on headphones versus everything else. So I always just try a few. I'll listen on headphones, then I'll listen on just my normal laptop screen. That's how I normally do audio. But audio is almost more important than the image quality as well. In fact, it probably is. Oh, where to start? How about where to start? Why can't I move this over? It's really annoying. Can I go that way? No, I can't. Okay, here we go. I'm going to look at the question first, and then we're going to get into it. This is a video I shot with a Hero 4. I have a Hero 7 now as well. My question is, how do I avoid losing video quality between the raw footage and when it gets to YouTube? It starts out looking pretty good, but on YouTube it's dull and sometimes even funny and pixelated. I've read a lot about compression for YouTube, but can't seem to get it right. So first of all, trails to ales. I would probably say check if you've got the settings on your YouTube. What is that? Check if you've got the settings on YouTube set to auto. Sometimes your internet connection will just, for some reason, be a bit slow, and YouTube will change it to 480. That could be one thing. But honestly, I don't really see. Yeah, you're gonna lose some compression, but nowadays I don't really see that much difference between YouTube compression nowadays. I don't think it's really there. Really, it's probably you're watching the video. Yeah, I mean, you could do 4K or, I mean, 10. The thing is that if you're watching television I'm going to switch. Let's make this more direct. If you're watching television in 4K generally, you won't be like, wow, this is such a good picture. Your eyes are just going to get used to that 4K image, okay? So when you see a 1080 image, which used to be really good, now you're like, oh no, this looks awful. So that's probably why, is that you've probably been watching like a 4K video and then you watch a 1080 one and it looks crap. But that's just how your eyes are adjusting, in all honesty. Like, I don't think that my videos look that different to how they appear on YouTube, to how they come out editing. I use Final Cut and I export in the automatic H.264 setting. There's no magic or whatever. That's just kind of it. But there's the thing, like, a compression on YouTube looks horrible for action videos. It really doesn't. I think a lot of it is that actually you kind of realize that your video might not be that entertaining, and you kind of look for other reasons why it should be entertaining. I'm gonna pull up an action video just to prove that it's not that. Here we go. Okay. There we go. So this is a Scott video, right? As you can see, all of this picture, even though this is being captured from my monitor and then put through you're then putting it through the internet. Like, please tell me what's wrong with this footage. Nothing at all. It looks great, and that's because the video in the first place is good. It might not be just about picture quality, but there's many other things going on. And to blame it on compression, I really don't think that that's the answer. And that's kind of the point I wanted to make here. It's like, would you say that clip you just saw there is bad because of the compression of YouTube? No. It's great because it's a well-shot video, the subject is very interesting, and it's just good. If you have a big channel, I don't think that's a thing. The truth is that most of the time, and this is something that I tell myself all the time, when I upload a video, maybe it doesn't do as well as I thought it was going to do, I go, oh, it's because of, Seth uploaded a video at the same time or whatever. You've really just got to be like, maybe my video wasn't that good. Okay, let's look at this conspiracy theory. If you have a smaller channel and upload it with foot, you get the VP9 compression from YouTube. Otherwise, it will compress in AV1. But if, like, where is your source? Most of that isn't GoPro footage. Okay, let's go and look at some GoPro footage. I mean, also, if you use the GoPro color profile, it will just look crap as a comparison. So where's the dog's life? Because I know there's GoPro. Okay, but not that one. There we go. I know this has got GoPro stuff in it. Okay. This drone, GoPro footage. GoPro footage. Does that look bad? No, because it's colored really well. It's got good light. Tim, unfortunately, go and post in the... Tim, send me a DM on Instagram with that video about MBKHD. I can't, for some reason, when people post links, I can't see them on this live stream. But as you can see, you colored this. Who are you, John Rogers? Did you really? Does it say in the video? No. I would have thought Sega and those guys would have done it. Sure, one sec. Why can't I go to the channel anymore? It's really weird. I can't click on anything. Okay. John, if you did cover this, then great. I personally thought that Milky and Sega did this by themselves. But I guess not. Who knows? Anyway, but that just kind of, it's more to make the point. It's nothing to do with, I messaged on the gram. Oh, John, well, please, you work with Sega. Okay, splendid. Well, look at that. The person that literally colored the video is in the stream. Like, that's the thing. John, clearly, is a professional. Yeah, message away. I'd love to get in touch. I'd love to learn loads about coloring, because I'm colorblind. But, like, this is kind of the point. It's, look at how well this GoPro looks. Do you think that Scott are magically getting a better codec or whatever or anything? No. It's just that it's been well shot. They've got good light. They know the best settings. And they've got a professional colorist to come in and make it look good. It's not... it's not a conspiracy, everyone. It looks fine. Anyway, that's a classic rant. Oh, Rosie. This is Rosie. She is a lovely human being. I met her and her fella at Sedona. And I looked up John with Google. No, I'll believe him based on those words. I generally trust people. But of course, you get some people saying that the background music is too loud, etc. All right, so this is Rosie. Amazingly, pineapple shirt, so immediately 12 pineapples. But she asked, as I recall, she was like trying to make a good story with this video, provide some entertainment, and a bunch of personality and a good thumbnail. Can't see the thumbnail because I don't know how to. Oh, I can see Rosie. So it's called Fluke or Flail. Yeah. Not the good. So, okay. Do you want thumbnail chat? I can talk about thumbnails forever, but you're gonna have to have some background music because otherwise I'll get bored. So suck it up, buttercups. Is it happening? There we go. I can hear something in the background now. What's happening? Yeah, Evan, you're going to go into timeout, my friend. Okay, so. He's got crazy hard kind of big rate. No, honestly, like, it's all, I swear, a lot of it is just conspiracy stuff. I honestly don't think, I mean, there's probably some things, like I know there's like different AdSense rates for larger channels and stuff, but there's probably not. It's probably just people trying to validate why videos don't do as well, or why they do well or better than other people. Like if I compared my views to someone like Eric, BCPOV or whatever, Eric's just making better videos than me. That's why he's getting more success. So I need to make my videos better. Okay. Omar, great, you got a genius. Splendid. Okay, so what are we talking about? Thumbnails. Let's look at who has the best YouTube thumbnails? Man biking. It's not me. There is someone. I mean, yeah, I don't think Eric's the dream. Do you know who has the best? It's freaking Casey Neistat. That's what I was just thinking of. Frick it. Let's go watch the good ones. This dude has, like, I've just been rewatching his videos, right? His thumbnails are the best because they're so basic. Pilgrim has terrible thumbnails. Seth's are okay. But the great thing about Casey Neistat's thumbnails is that most of them look effortless. And that's really the dream. So the dream is to have, Bobo has better thumbnails because I've been helping him out. So the dream is to have a text title complement an image and something that stands out and grabs your attention. So for example, this one here, where I think this is his most viewed video now. It's like, this is the most expensive plane ticket. And that's all you can see at this level. But it's like, plane ticket. But wait a minute, that's a leather couch and there's some kind of butler type person serving him what looks to be a silver spoon or whatever they call it, silver service dinner with many plates. That doesn't look like an airplane. And all those thoughts are just running through your brain very quick. And but you can't really understand that's happening until you really think about it. Yeah, David Dobrik does do good thumbnails. Scotty Kramer, average thumbnails. This is all of this, even the clickbait stuff. It's all about, yeah. So okay, here's another perfect example. It's not clickbait. I'm leaving NYC forever. Yeah, he's got big news, and that will obviously get a lot of people to click on it and get interested. But it's how that the words and the image balance off each other. If you have just a title that's I can't even think about it. The name of a trail. So if you're in Squamish, you'd have Pseudo Suga Part 3 2020. It looks like a file name. It's lame. It's Tim, it's how everything comes together, and it's very hard to accept why you click on videos, because it's all about being vulnerable and acknowledging that it's not you in control. and that's why and that's a lot of it. I was actually at a bike brand over a year ago, and they were showing me this research that a marketing company did about why people buy bikes. And the biggest reason apparently was because of the reputation of the brand and the quality of the frame and stuff like that. It's not at all. And I was like, where did you get this information? Oh, well, we asked people. Well, people aren't going to tell you the real reason. The real reason could be that they saw, a cool rider do something, then that led them to go to a shop, and then they checked it out in person. And then you don't just look at a bike and go, oh, I immediately know the reputation. That's not at all how it works. It's a far more complex and subconscious reaction. And that's the same with thumbnails. You don't know why you're clicking. You don't know why you're clicking on it. You just do. And that's the real beauty of engaging with it. Even this one, exploring Elon Musk's boring tunnel. So I don't know why there's an extra capital on the U. That's kind of interesting. But you can see that there's a person, and you can see this massive tunnel that seems nuts. And it's oh, this is Elon Musk. And a lot of it really is actually contrast. Okay, so I could compare two things. So let's have a look. So see this one? Can you see this one? No, you can't. Yeah, you can. This one here, the very best smartwatch. The background is largely on the darker side, whereas Casey Neistat at the front is very bright. Now, by creating that contrast, you create eye-catching interest. And the fact that there's 5 watches, obviously that's very interesting. And it's the very best. It's a very strong thumbnail. Or even this one over here. There's probably so many GoPro Hero 7 videos. I even have one. But this one is so strong because the GoPro is it stands out from the background around it, which is giving the image depth. And it kind of stands out more. And that's what you're really looking for. Or even this water one, the blue with Casey's face, that stands out. And it's very hard to even explain all this because it's subconscious, and therefore it is hard to explain. So let me show you one thumbnail that actually my best thumbnails are generally related to how many people have clicked on it. But I'm doing a lot of blur and stuff to make the image pop out a bit more. Are we loading? No, we're not loading. So the 23 jumps one, just here, that one up there. Like I actually created three different layers for the background to give it more depth. I kind of blew it on the text, I think. I was just trying to find something interesting. But like up here, the trail, that's its own layer that has less blur. The background obviously has the most blur, and then the foreground has no blur. And I had to go in and make that to give it kind of poppiness. But really, it's like, it's just about it being clear, and it's hard for it's all about contrast and how there's contrast within the image. So for example, you know, like whenever I have a kind of a cross and a tick, like that is in itself contrast. Of course, it's the same feature and there's no colored contrast, but there is contrast between what there are two people are doing on the bike, and it just makes things interesting. Is any of this making sense? Am I talking absolute rubbish? I'm probably telling. Yeah, so for example, Robbie Robinson, I just let YouTube tell me what to watch, and it's telling you what to watch based on how people are reacting to seeing an image, and that's it. So like, let me show you the best, my favorite thumbnail is actually when I built up my first ransom. This one over here. If I could make this kind of thumbnail every time, the dream, the actual dream, okay? It's just, it looks composed. It looks like, I don't want to call it a piece of art, but you know what I mean? It's artistic. It's very intriguing, and it will stand out when it's small or when it's big on the home search page or whatever. And that's the dream thumbnail. Yeah, I'm not making any sense. Yeah, Todd, it's very hard to actually do this because the more successful a video is, the lower the click-through rate will be, and then you can't measure it because it's very hard to tell. It's so subjective, and it really is like a it's good or it's not good kind of thing. So like, not good thumbnail that I've done. This one here with Tess, kind of a shitty thumbnail really, compared to the one I did with Joe in Trail Features. You can see a lot more what's going on here versus what's going on over here. I don't know. Okay, I've been going for quite a while now, almost 2 hours, and I think I'm getting tired, and I'm starting to not make sense. So we'll call it a day, and my neighbor has started his car again. It's really annoying. Yeah, exactly. It's not just the fact that it has a white background. It's like the thing within the image is popping off the other item in the image. Anyway, Megan, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a huge pandemic. I would love to check out trails in Washington, but I can't because I can't cross the border. But we're going to call it a day. I'll do, for people on Patreon, I'll do the whole video dedicated to actually analyzing these and doing better. And I will do them next week. I promise. Okay, Nelson, I'm sure you just got here. You can actually watch the replay. Punters, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.